Let's talk about working memory and its importance in learning to read and spell. To do that, we will use the information processing model, which allows us to look simply at what is a very complex process. The information processing model has three components: sensory memory, working memory, and long-term memory. Sensory memory is the filtering system for all incoming signals from the outside world. The role of the educator or parent is to bring attention to the signals that are important across seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, and taste. We need unambiguous prompts. With deliberate use of multi-sensory cues to reinforce those signals that are important to learning. Move with the sound, hear the sound, see the letter, feel where the sound is made in your mouth, watch the mouth movement. Working memory has small capacity and limited duration. Too much information will overload the working memory. It is in working memory that meaning is fused from sensory memory and recalled information. The meaning is then catalogued systematically back into long-term memory. Repetition and rehearsal must happen for efficient and effective filing and prioritised recall to and from our long-term memory. Put more simply, we want to help the child fuse new information with known information. We want to improve the quality from just information to something meaningful. We want to help the child file, catalogue, and index the information as meaning into long-term memory so that it can be accessed and retrieved more easily. We don't want meaningless information thrown randomly into long-term memory. Long-term memory. The aim of all instruction is to improve our use of long-term memory. If nothing has changed in long-term memory, then nothing is learned. Long-term memory has unlimited capacity and extended duration. Information is retrieved from long-term memory into working memory for application in new learning. Long-term memory needs to be catalogued systematically for efficient and effective access and recall. Over time, retrieval will become more automatic, and information that is known will be accessed and retrieved more quickly. Intuitively, your child has become competent as a listener and speaker. Now, with explicit teaching, we must fuse through working memory their listening and speaking skills that are held in long-term memory with the visual, auditory, and tactile skills that are required for learning to read and spell. This covers the importance of working memory in learning to read and spell. Any questions you might have in relation to teaching your child to read and spell, please email me. If you'd like to support this channel, please subscribe and like on the buttons below.